Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is September the 11th, 2020. Going to talk about TRON and how the trap, literally after we did our video on our last forecast for TRON, went against us. And if you did not see that video quickly, then you would have missed out on where we stated that the market trap can go and hold support prior to that massive up move y'all can see right now on my price chart. Now, before we talk about that and dive on into our updated TRON forecast, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and then join us on our own website, HueFinancial.com. And then we're also on social media too, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We had all those places to make sure that you stay updated on any of the price moves that we're seeing from the price chart. Okay, so like I just told you earlier, the last time we did our video on TRON was on August the 27th, and we played some weakness into the market, right? And you can already tell that the trap, he performed against our forecast. We was looking for the market to go lower, and he took the market higher. So from that perspective, if you did not get into the market and see this forecast, actually the same day in the market in TRON, of the TP area 0.02, then you would have missed out, because we told you on that video on the 27th that that area could be support, and literally the same day the market came and tagged that out, and then we saw the massive move higher in price. Now this massive move higher was because Justin Sun is entering the DeFi space now with his particular TRON protocol, and that took a lot of people by storm. Everyone participated in that excitement, and as you can tell, the market came right back down because the excitement is now gone. So I would say from our forecast on the 27th to what actually occurred in the market in TRON, that it went against us. And if you did not get out at 2.5 cents at 8.45% loss and get out right now, will be 37.25% loss into the market in TRON. Okay, so that forecast actually did not pan out. It did not go the way that we expected the market in TRON to go. So let's move on and let's talk about what TRON is looking like in the future. Let's get rid of this. So again, zooming out the market real quick, you can see here that the trend in TRON is still higher. The market in TRON is still trending above this ascending line. One thing I want to also show you is that the volume over the last, I would say on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of September, we haven't seen that much volume at all in TRON since at least back here when the market in TRON was trading all-time highs on this exchange on April the 25th, 2018. We haven't seen as much volume. That is astonishing. And for the market in TRON to not capitalize on that, you guys can see what occurred back in 2018. The market completely dropped in TRON. Can we expect the same thing this go around? No, let's just hold our horses real quick and let's see if that's going to be the case, right? So real quick, this is support. Don't let no one else tell you otherwise. For the moment, the trap is holding 0.032 for support, which is positive, not negative at all. And looking at TRON on the weekly time frame, there's still some euphoric movement here in TRON that needs to be taken out in order to see the weakness. Last week, with all that high volume and how we closed, definitely tells me that there was profit taking going on in the market in TRON last week, and actually we're still carrying over into that same fashion today. This week the market is still hinting at some selling. Looking at TRON on the weekly time frame, this area here is restriction, 4 cents. Closer area of restriction, 3.5. So already we have 0.032 for support and 3.5 cents for restriction. That's it. That's the playground area that we need to stay focused on in the market going forward in Tron, because wherever the trap takes this price, it's the direction that he wants to go. If he breaks 3.5 cents to the upside, we understand that the market in Tron is still strong. If we break 0.032 to the downside, we know the market is weak. It's not that difficult. Monthly time frame in Tron. When I see the monthly and the weekly time frames for this currency, it hints at long-term weakness at this particular moment. Taking a snapshot from the weekly and the monthly time frame, you'll see how weak the market in Tron is getting. Taking it to an hourly time frame, though, you can still tell that the market in Tron is still trying to hang on. The 4-hour chart, we are noticing a small downtrend, though. The market in Tron is in a downtrend. So it's going to be very important for the trap to come and hold 0.032. We already did a bounce off that right here on these two 4-hour price bars, but we're still seeing indications of weakness into the market in Tron. Okay. So the question is, where is the market in Tron going to go? And in actuality, it could go either way. The market is giving us a indication that there's not that much weakness in the space for today's trading. I mean, the volume is relatively light. We have been seeing a decrease in volume over the last 3 days. Where are the sellers? Have they disappeared? Because if they disappeared, then we know that the trap is going to continue to increase the value to bring them back. So for the moment, I'm telling you this too, that the market in Tron can go either way. But for the time being, when you look at the market here on the weekly time frame in Tron, 3.5 cents is restriction. This high volume in Tron definitely needs to be memorized based off how we close on the weekly. So looking at Tron on the daily time frame, we're going to continue to play the weakness into the market in Tron. Okay. So now, take a look at this as well. That we are in a stronger slope uptrend into the market in Tron versus to where we are at in the long term. So we definitely can see this market in Tron give us a little bit more weakness in this space. I'm not trying to tell you that the market in Tron is extremely weak, but there's still some weakness here to be played out before the trap will come in and actually try to revive the value of this currency. So we're just going to play a snippet, a small movement to the downside in Tron. Again, eyes needs to be focused on 0.032. That area can literally be support in the market in Tron. And we're trying to show that right now in Tron so we can actually see the market in Tron go against us. It's just some probably it's just a risk that you'll have to see in a forecast. This is where the risk currently is being seen in the market in Tron, 0.032, having him hold that area for support. Besides that, we can actually see this market coming down to 3 cents even. All right. So we're just going to play this a small area of some weakness into the market in Tron, not a lot. And again, we're in a pretty massive uptrend. If I see this market in Tron break this uptrend, then we're going to move a lot lower than 3 cents. Okay, so just give you all that particular heads up into the market in Tron as we continue to see this market come and trade out. So this is it. This is our forecast. This is where we're looking for the market in Tron to go. Some minor weakness to play out, not a lot, but again, the direction that the trap is showing us is some continuation of weakness in the market. So what do you see? What's your expectations in Tron? Do you see it go higher or lower? And also tell us where you'll take profit at in the market from your prediction, from your forecast. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, I'll talk to you on our next video.